Welcome to the quarterfinal round Lone Star Conference Tournament post-game press conference. West Texas A&M takes on Lubbock Christian tonight, and the Lady Buffs get a 3-0 sweep victory, 25-17, 25-22, and 25-17. Joining us, head coach Brittany Harry, also senior Ainsley Malice, and freshman Kaycee Cavanaugh. Coach Harry, we'll start with you. A sweep victory. LCU pushed the Lady Buffs, though. You know, that second set, 25-22. I want you to kind of start there because LCU led by as many as 4 in that second set, but your team battled back. You won, ultimately got the sweep. Talk about that second set, how important that was to get the victory.
Yeah, I mean, that second set we talked about in the locker room after this match. We made some unforced errors on the service that really allowed them to stay in the game and kind of in charge, even though offensively they weren't really producing in the second set. Their hitting percentage was not great, but because of our unforced errors, they were still chipping away and playing hard and still putting the pressure on us. So once we kind of fixed that little service issue, we needed to tie it up. We tied it up, and then once we're tied in those later points and going into the 20s, like, this team believes that they're going to sprint to the finish line.
Talk about your defense. Really made it tough on LCU tonight. I think you look at LCU, their final attack percentage is 108. Whether it was the block at the net, whether it was the digs, just that total effort defensively seems like it's a big reason why your team has now won 18 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look, Briley's over there making digs all over the place. And I got to shout out to our block.
Yeah.
We might not have a ton of blocks tonight, but we have a ton of positive block touches, and that's something that we were talking about all week, just with slowing Lily Bickley down, slowing the outsides for LCU down. I mean, Lily Bickley has had 4 or 5 straight matches of 16, 17, 24, all these high number double-digit kills from the middle, hitting at a really high clip. So we knew that we needed to shut her down and get as many block touches on her as possible, which I think our block did. And when you get those block touches, they're almost like digging tips and free balls. So then we can run in-system offense pin to pin, and it makes a middle's job on the other side of the net really hard.
Senior setter Ainsley Malice, tonight 17 assists. You also get 4 digs. With your 17 assists, I don't know if you knew this, but you surpassed the 3,000 assist mark for your career. That's a lot of dimes that you've dropped. Talk about what that means to you and just your team. Obviously, you're very humble, but your team helping you get this mark tonight.
Man, I didn't even realize until I went back into the locker room, and my teammates were the first one to tell me, which is just really sweet. Like, them celebrating that with me, because that's something I share. That's not mine. It's like I share that with my defenders. I share that with my serve receive girls. I share that with my attackers. And so really it's just a fun moment to look back at my full career and be like, man,
yeah,
that's pretty cool to share that with all these amazing people.
Speaking of those amazing teammates, one of them we're going to talk to in just a second is Kaycee Cavanaugh, the co-freshman of the year in the Lone Star Conference. Another great performance for her tonight. What have you seen from her, and how much has she grown throughout this season?
Man, I've always known she was a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I got to see her play like at Nationals when she was still playing in club, and I watched her and I was like, this girl's legit. And so when she came in as a freshman, I had no doubt like she's capable of getting the job done. And I think just seeing her confidence grow, because I think we always believed in her, and seeing her believe in herself more that's unbeatable.
Yeah. Let's talk to that dog, as you say, Kaycee Cavanaugh, 12 kills, 9 digs. You hit 407, and from the get-go, you were really on your game. Talk about this playoff atmosphere. I mean, this is your first time as a freshman in the postseason, and man, you were ready to go.
I was a bit nervous at first, but it's exciting to know that the teammates around me have done it before, so they're not holding pressure on me because they've been there. And so really I just have to go out there and play my game, and everything falls in place.
This team has won, like I said, 18 in a row. What is clicking so well for you guys here at the right time postseason, obviously playing great volleyball?
Honestly, I would say like unity. Like we've come together in a different way, and like communication's 10 times better, blocking's 10 times better, digging, serve, receive, everything just falling into the place at the right time, and it's just helping us right as we start postseason.
Coach Harry, tomorrow, you don't know your opponent yet. You'll take on either DBU or Texas Women's. You know it's going to be a good opponent, but you made it to the semifinals. What do you want to see tomorrow night from the Lady Buffs?
I mean, we just talked about being where our feet are in the moment and not letting things get too big, or being able to just drown out kind of what's going on around us, because we practice in this gym every single day. So just relishing where we are and vibing off of each other, because when this team has a good positive energy off each other, they're unstoppable. You saw that first set; it was pretty amazing. We put on a little bit of an offensive show in that first set, which was love to see that for our kids. But that's a testament to just the pass and good choices from setters. So tomorrow, I want to build on today, and we're not looking at anything other than what's right in front of us in that moment and keeping it piece by piece, and then working towards that, hopefully, semi-win.
All right. Coach Harry and Ainsley and Kaycee, congratulations on a big win. Good luck in the semifinals.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Buffs.